This exercise is a single leg calf raise, and let's start by talking about form. So when I think about my single leg calf raise, what I really want to focus on is kind of getting the push through here as opposed to around this area. And what I mean by that is if you look at this from the side here, this area when done properly, you're going to feel quite a stretch. We're only lifting our heel to the point where we can get this going on, as opposed to some compensations like the toes clawing because I'm going around this big toe, or the heel turning out. So ideally when I do my calf raise, I want to get a straight lift so I can get a big stretch through my big toe as well as the area behind my big toe, my first mat head of the ball of my big toe. What I often find is with people that don't have good control there, you're going to turn your heel in to offload your foot, or you're just going to kind of like dump your foot out. Okay, so the heel essentially does not go in a straight line anymore. So the calf raise, a quality calf raise looks like that. All right, it's just straight up and down. So limit your range of motion to what you're able to do. Now, the way this is going to work is that we're going to focus on both feet being straight. So from the front, doing my calf raise, I'm going to do two versions. I'm going to do a bent leg and a straight leg. The straight leg, I attempt to just like lock my knees out, hold at the top for 2 to 3 seconds and come down. From the side, it's going to look like this. Come up, and I come down. And I'm doing this with both legs. Once I can do that about 15 times, then I'm just going to remove my one leg and then just do it over here. All right, once I can do that, then I can progress to a small step. So I've got a yoga block here, and this is probably a little high, but you kind of see what I'm doing here. So I lift up, I let my heel drop below the block so I can get a little bit of a stretch in my Achilles, and then I come back up. And again, we're only working within the range that we have where the heel isn't turning out, and I'm feeling this push through this area of my foot as opposed to any kind of like weird heel pain or anything like that. Now, our bent leg calf raise is going to be like this. So I'm going to drive my knee over my toe, and I'm going to do both here. So now my knees are bent. Once I can do that, then I just progress to some leg version. And again, same thing with the block. Knee is bent. Not going to be able to drop my heel quite as much, but you get the idea. Same thing. Biggest thing with both of those is that we're pushing through this area of our foot, not allowing our heel to turn in or out, not letting the claws toe or the toes claw. And there you go.